Most women spend the final weeks before baby arrives just waiting, hoping everything will simply fall into place when the big day comes. But there's plenty you can gently do to get ready beforehand, which makes the whole day far easier. My name is Maggie Ellison, midwife Maggie to most mums I've helped. I've been by families' sides for over 30 years. If you'd like the gentle way to get ready for your little one, stay right here with me though, always check with your own midwife. Today I'll share 6 ways to get ready for the big day, and number 1 is so simple you'll wonder why no one told you. So let's get into it. Now, let me tell you first why I trust these gentle ways, for it is the heart of everything that follows. I did not learn birth from a book, though I have read my share of them. I learned it the old way, at the elbow of the women who came before me, in kitchens and back bedrooms, and on the long quiet nights when a baby takes its own sweet time to come. My own grandmother caught babies in her village before ever there was a hospital near enough to reach, and my mother after her. And what they knew, and what I have seen borne out 1,000 times over these 30 years and more, is that a woman's body is not a broken thing that needs fixing. It is wise. It knows the way. It has known the way since the beginning of the world. And all that we do in these last weeks, all 6 of these gentle ways, is not to force the body, nor to hurry it. It is only to help it along the road it already knows. To soften what wants softening, to open what wants opening, to teach the breath and the body to let go rather than clench tight in fear. That is the whole of it. You are not building a thing from nothing. You are tending a thing that is already wise and helping it do what it was made to do. So let us begin. Gentle and unhurried, the way birth itself likes to be met. Now, I want you to hear the spirit of it before we begin, for the spirit matters more than any single instruction. These are not tasks to tick off in a fret, nor a list to worry over of a night when you cannot sleep. They are gentle habits, woven soft into your days, done a little at a time, and with a glad heart. If you manage but 2 or 3 of them, that is well and good. If some week you are too weary and manage none, that is well too, for rest is its own preparation and the greatest of them. So take what serves you here, leave what does not, and let none of it become one more thing to fear. That is not the way of it. The way of it is ease. And let me add a plain word about when to begin all this, for mothers often ask me. Most of what I give you today belongs to the last stretch, the 3rd trimester, those final weeks when the baby is nearly grown and the body is turning its mind toward the work ahead. The walking and the minding of how you sit, those you may do all along and no harm in it. But the softening things, the perineal massage, the dates, the raspberry leaf, those have their proper season in the last weeks, and I will tell you the timing of each as we come to it. Do not rush them early, thinking sooner is better, for it is not. There is a rhythm to these last weeks, and the body likes to be met in its own good time. Let me tell you of a mother I sat with not so long ago, for it says the thing better than any lecture of mine. She came to me in her 7th month, wound tight as a spring, full of fear, having read too many frightening things and slept too little. And we did not do anything grand. We sat and we breathed slow together, and I set her to walking of a morning and rolling gentle on the ball of an evening, and I taught her the long, soft out-breath, and little by little, the fear loosened its grip.
Just a quick word before we go on. The gentle lady of getting ready for the big day and settling in with a new little one, mastering the things I've learned from years of sitting with families. There is far more of it than one video could ever hold. I wrote it all down, the whole of it, in a book. The link is pinned in the comments below. The book is the long version. If you want it, it is there. This is gentle guidance, mind, not medical advice. Always check with your own midwife or doctor. I won't bring it up again.
Her baby came gentle in the small hours, and she told me after that the breathing was the thing that carried her. It was no miracle. It was only the wise body, met with a little patience and a little tending. That is all any of this is. Now, before we come to the first of the 6, let me pause just a moment. The first way is so plain and simple you will scarce believe it matters, and yet it may be the most useful thing I tell you all day. It is this: mind how you sit. Mind the way you carry yourself in these last weeks, and lean forward more than you lean back. Here is what I mean. In the last weeks, your baby is settling into position for the journey down, and the way you hold your body helps guide where the little one lies. When you slump back on the soft sofa of an evening, hips low and belly falling back toward your spine, you make it easy for the baby to settle spine to spine with you, what we call the back-to-back position. And that can make for a longer, harder labor with a great deal of ache in the lower back. But when you sit forward or upright, or lean over the back of a chair or a birth ball, knees lower than your hips, you make a soft hammock of your belly out front, and you coax the baby to settle with its back rolling toward yours the easy way round. So it is a small thing, only how you sit. Sit upright at your supper. Lean forward over a cushion when you watch your evening programs. Get down on your hands and knees on the floor for a few minutes a day and let the belly hang soft. Scrub a floor if you've the heart for it, as the old women did. For there is no better position than that gentle forward lean. And when you rest, rest on your side, not flat on your back. And here is a small kindness you can do besides, one my grandmother always pressed on her mothers. When you sit to your work of a day, your sewing, your writing, you're sitting at the desk, if that is your labor, do not let yourself sink and slump the hours away. Set your chair so you perch a little forward on it, or turn it about and sit astride it, leaning on the back, so your knees fall lower than your hips and the belly rests soft and forward. It feels strange the first day, and natural by the third, and all those quiet hours become preparation without your lifting a finger to make them so. That is the beauty of this first way. It asks nothing of you but a small change in a thing you do already. I will be straight with you. This does not force a baby to turn. And some babies lie as they please no matter what their mother does, and are born just fine. So do not fret if the little one is stubborn. But it costs you nothing, this minding of how you sit, and it tilts the odds kindly. So begin with it today. Now to the second way, and it is nearly as simple as the first. Walk. Walk daily, gentle and steady, in these last weeks. There is a reason the old midwives sent their mothers out walking, and a reason we send them still. When you walk upright, the good weight of the baby presses down soft and steady upon the neck of the womb, and that gentle pressure, day upon day, helps the body ready itself, helps soften and ripen what must soften when the time comes. And the sway of your hips as you walk rocks the baby down and helps it find its way into the cradle of your pelvis. You need not march, nor tire yourself. A gentle walk, 20 minutes or half an hour, out in the fresh air, where you can breathe deep and easy, that is plenty. Up a gentle slope is finer still, for the small lean forward of walking uphill does that same kindly work of positioning we spoke of. Listen to your body, mind. If it says rest, you rest. In these last weeks, you are not training for anything but the letting go, and weariness serves no one. But a body that moves gentle each day keeps supple in the hip and the back, sleeps easier at night, and comes to its labor loose rather than stiff. So walk, gentle and daily. It is the oldest preparation there is, and still among the best. And take a companion if you can, your partner, a friend, your own mother for a walk shared, is a walk gladly done, and the talking passes the miles. There is something in the walking together too, that eases the mind toward the birth, for you speak of it as you go, and the fear grows smaller for the sharing of it. But if you walk alone, walk slow and easy and let your thoughts settle, and that is a fine thing as well. The third way brings us to a humble thing you may already have rolling about the house, the birth ball. Just a great inflated ball, the kind folk do their exercises upon, and one of the finest friends a woman has in her last weeks. Here is how you use it. You sit upon it, feet planted wide and flat upon the floor, and you let your hips be free. And then you move slow and easy, in whatever way feels good. Roll your hips in great, slow circles, one way and then the other, sway side to side. Rock gently forward and back. There is no wrong way to it, so long as it is gentle and it eases you. The third way brings us to a humble thing you may already have rolling about the house, the birth ball. Just a great inflated ball, the kind folk do their exercises upon, and one of the finest friends a woman has in her last weeks. Here is how you use it. You sit upon it, feet planted wide and flat upon the floor, and you let your hips be free. And then you move slow and easy, in whatever way feels good. Roll your hips in great, slow circles, one way and then the other. Sway side to side. Rock gently forward and back. There is no wrong way to it, so long as it is gentle and it eases you. And why does it help? Because sitting upon that ball opens the pelvis wider than any chair allows, and it sets your hips to that same forward tilt that coaxes the baby into a good position. The slow rolling of the hips gives the little one room to settle down into the pelvis, and it keeps your own low back and hips loose and open. Many a woman finds, too, that when her labor comes at last, that same ball and that same slow rolling of the hips is the very thing that eases her through the surges. So you are not only preparing, you are learning, in your body, a comfort you will reach for on the day. One honest word. Keep something near to steady yourself, a bed or a strong chair within reach, for your balance shifts in these last weeks, and a fall helps no one. Ease onto it careful. But once you are settled, let your hips go soft and roll. 10 minutes of an evening in front of the fire is a gift to your body. And I will tell you a thing about the pelvic floor here, for it belongs with the ball and the opening of the body. Folk hear a great deal about the exercises to tighten that floor, the clenching and holding, and there is a place for a little of that, to keep the muscles sound. But hear me plain, for this is the part too often left out. For the birth itself, the greater skill is learning to let that floor go soft and open, not to clench it tight. So as you sit and roll gentle on your ball, practice the releasing, the letting go, the softening downward and outward, as though you were easing open. A floor that has only ever been taught to grip does not know how to give way when the time comes. So teach it both and lean toward the letting go. The fourth way is one the old women knew well, and one that is too often left unsaid. So I will say it plain, for your comfort matters and your healing matters. The gentle massage of the perineum in the last weeks before birth. The perineum is the soft skin and muscle between the birth passage and the back passage, and it is the tissue that must stretch, wide and gentle, to let the baby's head be born. And what we know, what the old women knew by feel, and what has been borne out since, is that a little gentle massage and stretching of that tissue in the weeks beforehand helps it learn to give, so that when the great stretching comes, it is more supple and less apt to tear. Here is the way of it, plain and unhurried. From about your 34th or 35th week, with clean hands and short nails, and a little natural oil upon the fingers, a plain oil, sweet almond or olive oil or the like, you or your partner gently work the tissue. Ease a thumb or finger a little way inside the passage and press gently downward and outward toward the back passage. A slow sweeping stretch, held easy for a minute or two, until you feel a mild stretching but never a sharp pain. A few minutes, a few times in the week, is all it wants. A warm bath beforehand softens everything and makes it easier. I will give you the honest caveat, as I always shall. This is not a promise against tearing, for birth is its own master, and some tearing is common and heals well besides. And if you have any bleeding, or your water's gone, or your midwife has told you to hold off for some reason of your own, then you leave this be and you ask her first. But for most women, in the ordinary way of things, it is a gentle and kindly preparation, and many a mother has thanked the doing of it in her healing afterward. Do not be shy of it, nor let it feel a strange or clinical thing. It is your body, and this is a gentle tending of it before its great work, no different in spirit from any other preparation here. Some mothers do it alone. Some find it a tender thing to share with a partner, a quiet closeness in the last weeks. However you come to it,
Come to it, slow and gentle, with warm hands and no hurry, and stop at once if ever it pains you sharply.
Gentle is the whole of the word. The fifth way is what you take into your body, the nourishing of yourself in these last weeks. For what you eat and drink readies you as surely as any exercise. Let me give you 3 old friends here. The first is the humble date, the sweet dried fruit. There is a good old wisdom, and some fair study behind it now besides, that eating a few dates each day in the last weeks, say 6 of them, from about your 36th week may help the neck of the womb to ripen gently and ready itself, so that when labor comes, the body is a little further along the road. They are sweet, mind, so if your midwife watches your sugar or has spoken to you of the diabetes of pregnancy, you ask her first. But for most, a few dates a day is a sweet and kindly habit. The second friend is the red raspberry leaf, not the fruit, but the leaf, taken as a tea. The old women swore by it to tone the womb for its work, and many a midwife recommends it still. Now hear me plain on this one, for it wants care. It is not for the early months, and folk generally start it gentle in the last stretch, a single cup a day from around 32 weeks. Building slow, and you must speak with your own midwife before ever you begin it, for it is not right for every woman nor every pregnancy. Ask first. That is the honest word. And the third, the plainest and most overlooked of all, water. Drink well and drink often. A well-watered body, keep a cup by you and sip through the day. It is the cheapest preparation of all and among the most needful. And do not forget your good plain food alongside these 3, your greens and your good bread and your bit of meat or beans, whatever nourishes you well. These last weeks are hungry work, growing a whole babe to its finish, and a well-fed mother comes to her labor with strength in her for the work. This is no time for going without. Feed yourself kindly and well. And so we come to the 6th way, and though I have saved it for last, it may be the deepest of them all, the breath and the learning to let go. Here is the truth at the heart of birth, and it is worth more than gold. The body opens best when the mind is unafraid. Fear tightens. Fear clenches the very muscles that must loosen and open. And a woman who meets each surge braced and frightened fights her own body the whole night through. But a woman who has learned to breathe slow and let go, to soften her jaw, drop her shoulders, and let the breath go long and low, she works with her body, and her body opens the easier for it. So this is the preparation, and you begin it now, in these quiet weeks, so it is ready in your hands when you need it. Each day, sit or lie somewhere easy, and practice the slow breath. Breathe in gentle through the nose, and let it out long and slow and soft through the mouth, longer going out than coming in, until your shoulders drop and your body grows heavy and loose. Feel how the letting out of the breath loosens you. That long, soft out-breath is the very thing that will carry you through each surge on the day. And as you breathe, you may picture it, if it helps you picture the body opening soft, like a flower in the warm, like a gate swinging wide. Whatever gentle picture eases you. For the mind and the body are not 2 things but one, and a mind at peace makes a body that opens. Practice it daily, until the slow breath is a well-worn path your body knows by heart. Then, on the day, when the great work comes, you will not be reaching for a stranger. You will reach for an old friend. You may bring your partner into this one too, and it is a fine thing to do so, for they will be beside you on the day, and it helps them to know your breath. Let them breathe the slow breath with you of an evening, and learn to say a soft word or lay a warm hand on your back as you let the breath go long. Then, on the day, they are not a bystander wringing their hands, but a steady help who knows the rhythm and can breathe you through it. Birth is gentler for 2 who have practiced the letting go together. Now let me say one last gentle word before we part. There is a great deal of fear sold to mothers in these days, a great weight of it, the notion that birth is a danger to be managed and hurried and feared, that your body is a thing likely to fail you and must be rescued from itself. And I'll not pretend there is never a need for the doctor and the hospital and all their good help, for there surely is, and thank heaven for it when it is needed. But somewhere in all the rush and the worry, the old gentle knowing got crowded out, not by anyone's scheme, only by the drift of things, the plain knowing that a woman's body is wise, and that a little gentle tending in the last weeks does more good than all the fretting in the world. So there are your 6 gentle ways. Mind how you sit and lean forward to settle the baby kindly. Walk gentle and daily to ready the body. Roll upon the birth ball to open the hips and learn a comfort. Massage the tissue soft so it learns to give. Nourish yourself with the date and the leaf and plenty of clean water. And above all, learn the slow breath and the letting go, so that fear has no hold on you when the day comes. Not one of them costs much. Not one of them is hard. And every one of them helps your wise body do what it already knows how to do. Now, I would dearly love to hear from you. Tell me down below, is this your first little one? Or have you walked this road before? And which of these 6 will you begin with tonight? For I read every one, and there is no joy like hearing of a baby safe arrived. Tell me too what part of the world you write from, for these gentle ways belong to mothers everywhere, and I love to see where they still live. And next time, I want to sit with you and speak of the first tender days after baby comes, the settling in, the feeding, the healing of your own body, and how to rest when a newborn would have you never rest at all. For the preparing is only the beginning, and the gentle ways carry on long after the baby is in your arms. Until then, be gentle with yourself, mind your rest, and trust that wise body of yours. It knows the way. It has always known the way. Carry that with you into these last quiet weeks, and let it be a comfort when the waiting grows long and heavy. You were made for this, and you do not walk the road alone. Breathe slow, lean gentle into the days, and trust the wise old work your body already knows by heart. Rest easy.